you want me to take minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Say the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Attendance, everyone's here but Alex, I guess he's been sick. So, Kit, you have to stand up and you have to face the flag. I don't remember how that works.
It knows.
You have to stand up and read it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I, Kit Bauman of Washburn, North Dakota, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of North Dakota. That I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Washburn Park Board member according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Yay!
Woo. Congratulations and thank you for your
approval of the agenda. I don't know if anybody else has anything. Chris, do you have anything?
No. You said you were gonna add in there about me next year, or you're gonna get in there?
No, I'm probably just gonna do that all in like the fall cleanup. That's kind of just all.
No, then nothing.
No? Okay. I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
so moved. Second.
Brock.
Yes.
Kit?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Yes. Approval of September minutes, we have 2 sets. One for that, just the preliminary.
Yeah. That was almost not like a piece of paper.
No, I guess I could have maybe put them all together as one, but I didn't. I didn't even really know if I had to, but I just did it. I don't know if that was something that needed minutes or.
No, since it was a separate meeting. I'll make a motion to approve the September preliminary budget hearing meeting.
I'll second. Brock?
Yes.
Kit?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
And yes. Did everyone get a chance to read the other ones?
I did not follow the plan so far.
I think this is the one I will take to the bank too. They had me just go sign, they didn't. They said
Okay.
just bring me the minutes whenever we trust you, so.
Okay.
But I put that in there. So that they have that there.
Make a motion to approve the September meeting.
And I'll second.
Brock?
Yes.
Kit?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Yes. All right, Paul, financial report?
Yeah, not much going on now. Basically just Chris left and getting the final bits of the bills for the rest of the summer and everything.
Okay.
Did you say do you have people on as far as signers go now?
Yes.
Okay. Because I need checks, so I've got a stack here.
Okay.
Who's on there, but
I know you went in and re-signed.
Correct.
I went in and re-signed, so me and Brock can just sign these.
And I went in, and that's what you told me, and it was some time ago, so.
Oh, you did first. That was stack. Did you use up most of the other ones?
I'm out of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Just, here's a few things, still paying on that
Oh,
job service for that one clean.
I can't believe that, can you? I'll tell you what, when somebody knows how to milk,
It comes natural, doesn't it?
boy. We're gonna pay for her 11/1 of 25, we must have to be almost through with her.
I would have to think probably through this next, maybe the next final quarter this year, I would guess.
Cause that was what? When did she quit or whatever? Or
Well,
fired or whatever it was?
She didn't
She
show up for
wasn't here at
work.
all last summer.
That's what
it
happened.
would have been probably June or July of 24, I would guess. It's maybe the last one, you may have one more, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure exactly how they span that out.
What the heck is this? Swim stuff?
Yeah, I was gonna
That's-
get Jen if she was here, but Judy can take it and get it
Yeah.
if she wants. I don't know if it's anything they'd be interested in or not, but. The other thing, I don't know if you guys are looking to make a decision, but probably within the next short amount of time, you're gonna wanna look at doing a CD, get it in there for,
Yeah, I was gonna talk to them about that.
say what the rates are, and
Have you heard any rates?
I haven't, no.
When I went there, if I had done it earlier, it'd probably been more beneficial, but the day I went there, I tried to get all the accounts done, and I asked her the rates, and she goes, well, she goes, I wish we came in yesterday, because they literally changed, and they're not in your favor. And I can't remember the exact number it was that she told me, but she goes, they kind of went down quite a bit, so.
Well, you couldn't have done it at that point anyways, you'd have to get approved and all that
Yeah.
stuff anyway, but, yeah, so I don't know if it's worth, I mean, it's gonna be worth it more than just having it sit in the savings account and stuff anyways, so.
It'll gain more on the, in a CD than just sitting in the savings group, so.
Yeah, so, I don't know, I would.
So last year we took, at this time of year, we took, instead of keeping the money in the savings account, we just pushed it into a CD to help make a little bit of money throughout
What we
the
generally do,
winter and.
I mean, once,
We did, huh?
6 months.
Oh, 6 months.
So it comes due about, sometimes they'll have a special rate on like a 7-month, which would be ideal, I mean, if you could get it in there, because it comes out about April, and you're looking at starting stuff up again. So, I would look at probably 250,000.
okay. Do you think we should go ahead and make a motion just to go ahead and get it, one approved and do it?
I mean, I guess,
The
like I said,
well,
rate,
you're gonna have
the
to-
rate's gonna be what it is, and.
Well, you're gonna have to come, I mean, you're gonna have to find out, somebody's gonna have to find the information out before you can just do it, so I don't know if you wanna make an, just an open approval, or if you wanna wait. to
Yeah,
get the
we wanna
information.
make it an open approval. Then it saves us having,
So we don't have to have a special meeting or
Yeah.
wait another, I mean, would it hurt?
I mean, if you're gonna do it
we waited
regardless.
another month, does it matter?
Well, if you wait another month, then you're just pushing the link to.
Pushing the 7 months,
Yep.
yeah.
So it just depends, I mean, you know, you could just so say, we're gonna put this much money into a CD regardless, but not necessarily set that exactly what the terms of the CD are until you know what they have.
Mm-hmm.
Open, is it open? Make a motion to keep, make an open, how do I phrase that? Open request for CD rates, interest, and
Well, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna just approve doing a CD with the best rate possible, basically.
ASAP, okay, make a motion to approve a CD, and everybody's convenience.
I guess I would probably, looking at it, probably go with about 200, probably another 250, because you don't want your checking account down that low.
Yeah.
we're gonna do it for 200 now. I put best rate available.
Mm-hmm. I'll second it. Brock?
Yes.
Kit?
Yep.
Judy?
Yes.
Yes.
The last thing I have is, gotta do the final approval on the budget. Everybody should have a copy if you wanna look at it. But we just need to get back to the county by the 15th of this month, I believe. But we went over it the last meeting and we didn't change anything, so it's just, and that's what we had prior.
So do we make a motion or just sign it?
You would still wanna make the motion to approve the budget as being final, and then, so you need to sign it so we can take it to the county.
Because we do take that to the county.
Yes.
Okay, and I'll take it if you want.
However, usually we have somebody that runs it up there.
Okay, all righty, that's good enough.
You said nothing changed on it, right?
No,
Okay.
no, there's still requesting the same amount. Like I said, you're not gonna get the full amount, but.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve the annual budget for the 2026 year.
And I'll second it.
Any other discussion on it? Brock?
Yes.
Kip?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
And yes.
And that's for 2026, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And who, Brock and you?
Yes.
No, you seconded.
Okay.
Oh, you made the motion.
Okay, gotcha. I thought I did, but I didn't want to say that.
Nothing else on the regular finance?
Unless anybody has questions or anything else. I know we got another bill from ISI, but I haven't opened up to see where you're at, and I don't know if you guys have gotten any additional information as far as what it is they're
I
actually.
suppose that was probably for our last.
Spray.
They were just here.
But you were gonna get information from them regarding what it was that they were spraying, like aerial views and stuff like that, to
Yeah.
try to figure out.
Yeah, I'll get,
I think we need to have them come up.
yeah, I'll get
They
the
need to
contact
come.
information from Kelly, and then I'll call Nate, and I don't know if we do it.
I think that you wanna stay on top of that, because I think you're paying quite a bit of money more than what you thought you were gonna be when you switched to them.
Probably.
And not only that, I think we're spraying some stuff we don't need to spray.
Yeah, maybe, I'll get the information from Kelly, I'll call Nate, talk to him, and maybe this fall yet have him come up, because I guess he'll have to give us a price for next year,
Yep,
so that way we know what he's gonna do for the
Yeah.
price, so we don't get the shell shock of what we did this year.
Right, exactly.
What got missed, and then,
Yeah, so everybody's on the same page and everybody knows what it is that's supposed to be getting done, and you know what it is you're paying for. So right now, I don't think anybody really knows.
It's pretty spotty to get up to me because they know to put a flag in where they've done and
After
some
every
of
time.
it's done, some of it ain't done, and some of it gets done this time, some of it don't get done that time.
well, he told us on the phone that day, if there's ever questions, to call him. I don't know if he has the guy's GPS, but, I don't know.
They need to come, so I can take them around and you and whoever else wants to go.
Yeah.
We all know what we're paying for and what they're doing and when they're supposed to be doing it.
yeah, I kind of think I think it's worth our while that somebody takes
And
that.
Nate will come up, I mean, he said that when we were talking to him, so.
Because, you know what Nate thinks they're doing and what they're doing can be two different things, you know?
Very well, he's.
There's such a thing as the easy way out,
Mm-hmm.
splish, splash, and we're done, you know? So, yeah,
What are they supposed to be doing? Take care of all the parks?
yep,
Parks,
Softball fields,
softball field,
machinery row.
yep.
and that
Right across from the
machinery
softball
row
field.
is
Oh, that.
behind the schoolhouse,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
and, oh, God,
That new park across the highway.
They haven't done that all year.
Dwight, you know why they don't? Dwight keeps it done because they don't
The
do
park
it.
across the highway?
Oh,
Nelson Park.
They didn't do it, huh?
There hasn't been a flag there all summer long. And there hasn't been 5 flags in Hidden Park all summer either, so I know they're supposed to be doing 5 times, I haven't seen 5 flags in there.
Okay.
And there's a sign, time, date, and who did it, posted everywhere, and there hasn't been 5 of them in Hidden Park. So like you said, maybe telling them one thing and they're doing what they wanna do.
It's a hidden part, maybe they can't find it.
They all have my cell phone number, they can call me at any time.
And I think it's a lot of the same people, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. He just bought the one guy out, same
Yeah.
employees and stuff.
Yeah.
And we've been paying for it, so we definitely have to say something.
Yeah, I think there just needs to be some,
Yeah, before you get railroaded again.
yeah, there needs
Last-
to
like
be
last
some
year.
pretty set, like, terms as far as what it is they're gonna do and what it is you're paying for it and everything, so that you can agree to it, because this year you didn't even get a contract, nobody really knows anything.
Well, I mean, we did, but,
It was pretty open.
yeah. And then got the railroad of
Yeah,
what they missed last year and,
yeah.
Yeah,
You see we have one more cycle in this quarter, for this,
I'm not sure, honestly, I'm not sure if it'll be another one more time, if you'll get one for the last quarter of this year or not.
Are we in the last quarter now though?
Well, you are, but this is for the third quarter.
That's the one that's lifeguard,
Mm-hmm.
she should be just about done.
I have to think so.
But she must, like I said, that all goes on quarters, so she must have a hell of a lot of quarters built up to get paid that long from us.
Yeah.
She did. She worked a lot, but not for us. She worked at the mine, and every time she could get on, she would go. And I think she was their cleanup person. She would do, and so,
But that's how all that works, she works continuous quarters, and then when she worked for us, and then she decided she was gonna file unemployment,
Mhm.
we're stuck paying her quarters
yeah,
for whoever she worked for before too.
yeah,
Because she's got so many quarters lined up.
yeah.
So we got railroaded into paying for it. That's how that works.
Shame.
I have never gotten an unemployment check in my life. Sounds kind of fun.
is that it then for financials?
That's all I've got, unless anybody's got questions or anything.
I'll make a motion to approve the, September financials.
So moved. I'll second.
Brock?
yes.
Kit?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Yes.
And we'll just need you to sign that copy of the budget so that we can get the,
Just any of these copies?
yeah, they're all the same.
Okay, I'll do it at the end. Okay, 8 ice skating rink, Tyler Vetter contacted me because he got asked by Sean Koop, I believe is his name, about possibly doing a skating rink again like they used to, right over here. Sounds like Sean and Tyler will kind of take care of it one way. Probably we're gonna have to somehow figure something out for like a tarp or something to lay down,
For them to.
to put the water down.
Mhm.
Well, don't you need something to protect it from all that dirt? Wasn't that the issue before?
Well, it sounded like they usually just put it right over top of the sand.
Well, but I mean, like, during the winter when the wind's blowing, like, the dirt blows onto the ice and then it's just really
Yeah,
hard
they
to
got a
skate on.
2-foot wall.
Yeah, there'll be like a little wall to go up around it, and then he's done it before, I guess, and, has like a little homemade Zamboni thing that he can go make sure the ice is good or whatever, and Tyler said, if it works out, he would buy, curling stones. Anybody
Oh,
want to
yeah.
do curling? He said he would attempt until he fell down and then he would be done with it, but the curling stones would still be there to be used if anybody wanted to. So they were kind of just looking to get approval that it's okay if they
Have you,
do it.
have you talked to anybody about what your liability is if it's on your property?
I'm
I
not
really wanna talk to Mike on that,
Yeah,
just get some idea of.
yeah, Yeah, I can go talk to Mike.
We just put a sign that says not responsible for accidents, that takes care of it. You're skating at your own risk.
I'll still talk, I'll talk to Mike.
Yeah,
Sure,
find
that
out
down.
for
Yeah, call up to Underwood and find out, they put one up every year.
Do they?
Know anybody on the park board up there? I don't, but
I don't either. I'm
maybe
sure I can find out.
city might, somebody up there might know, but, yeah, they put one, they flood out, they got an indention up there in that park by the pool, they flood that
Okay.
all the
And I
time.
think the city's fine with getting the water from right over here, so.
So what would be on our responsibility? Would it be obviously the retainment, or like a containment around the outside and the,
I was hoping he was gonna call me, cause I was gonna ask him questions, and Tyler was trying to get a hold of him too, but
it's not, cause I was kinda looking into a little bit previously in the past, but, it doesn't sound like too much of an investment, but those clipboards, or if you could decide to go that route, I know some people just make it kinda homemade with just plywood and, but
cause what was it before, do you remember?
What's that? Plywood. It was plywood. It was, particle board.
okay.
Because they had all that stuff stacked up over at the shop in the back. It was just particle board and 2x6s they used for walls.
And did it work?
Oh, I don't know, that was long before my time.
Oh,
So there's never been a skating rink since?
Not since I've been.
Yeah, there has been
Been a long time.
you know,
I think it would get used.
I think it would too.
I know at one of our previous meetings before, we talked about entertaining this, since the basketball court's junk, we
Yeah.
talked about tearing that out and doing something. But
And-
that was a while ago, and
But I think we could put the skating rink on top of that pavement, cause it is, you wouldn't call it well paved.
Well, I think they wanted to use the volleyball because you have the retaining wall already there
Okay,
on this side of it. You have the retaining wall along the road, and then there's a little bit of a curb, kind of, in between the volleyball and the basketball. Then there would just have to be something on that end, because then there's nothing stops,
works for me.
so.
and there's actually a wood border there where we could build a wall. You could build a wall on that east end of the volleyball court anyway.
Yeah.
There's a railroad tie or whatever it is in the ground.
Oh, is there?
Sand.
I guess I didn't walk that far over.
There's a sand border where I think that's
Okay.
on the end. I think that you could do something there. If not, we could do something there. It wouldn't take much.
Yeah, and Tyler thought,
Yeah.
maybe if we talked to Wagon Wheel, maybe they got some
board.
some
So how long you been paying?
junk wood
4 years,
that
5 years?
it's 2x6s or something, they're crooked that nobody wants, that you could use to, cause the little curb that's there on what I would call the west side there's spots where it's like broke out, so it's not complete finish all the way across, but so they were just kinda wondering if it was something that could happen.
It could.
So that's, I think we just kinda need approval that, if they wanna get going on it and, work with them on it, and, from what it sounded like,
We need
was
a burning barrel.
that Sean was, he would basically help take care of it. Tyler said he's got a bobcat if needed, can bring it in to clear the ice, or Sean supposedly has some makeshift snow blower thing that would work, small enough to get in and clean the snow off, and
My leaf blower is my most favorite appliance.
if you just get a little bit of a dusting, week blower would be perfect. And they thought, if it works out, somehow maybe find some type of a shed or something for like a little warming shack or something, but just have to see how it goes first, if it works out.
Talk with insurance first, like I said, and
Yeah.
go from there, and
So do we want to table it, or we want to make a motion depending on
I think we want to
insurance
make a motion.
liabilities and all that?
Let's make a motion and do the homework on it. And if it all happens, then we can go ahead with it rather than tabling it. Because if it's in the works,
make a motion for discovery, essentially. Okay.
and you know what? it might not get used right away, but if there's a rink there, kids will get skates for Christmas, you know?
What's the baseball field thing? If you build it, they will come.
Yeah, that's right. But they always have had a skating rink, and you know what? That's been said to me many times. Oh, it sure would be nice if we had that skating
I've heard it a
rink
few
again.
times.
And I remember when the skating rink was there. Mac and I went once.
Do we have a second for that motion?
Yeah, I'll second it.
You made the motion.
Oh,
Brock?
Yes.
Kit?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I'll talk to Mike about insurance stuff and then see what that is, and then I'll be in contact between Tyler and Sean, and we'll go from there.
Dumb question though, so basically everything you need to buy, if you need to buy things, we can buy from Wagon Building, essentially, carpet board.
Building stuff to be, local.
Yeah, and that would be the best. Elevator picture, that's you, Judy.
well, laying in bed one night, I thought, I've got a picture of that elevator they just tore down. And Bill Reynolds feeded that picture to me. So, I scrambled to find the picture of the elevator, because here was my thought. We'll make them, we'll sell them for $100 a piece, you know, make a nice little picture, sell them for $100 a piece, but minimum price is $100 because I thought, boy, that'd be a good way. If we sold 100 pictures, we'd make $10,000. I was really churning. I thought that was great. So, I pulled out the picture. I chose that he gave me the picture of Butte, Montana.
Oh, so you don't have the elevator picture?
No?
Oh.
And this is what it says. In 1951, he did the picture, and he gave it to me in 2010. So, and it says, to whom it may concern, I hereby declare that I am transferring ownership of this drawing and the copyright to Mac and Judy Beaudry of Washburn, North Dakota. Bill Reynolds.
You want to call him up and see if you can get the elevator?
Yes.
I know, you told me that. So that's not gonna work then? Okay.
No, because nobody, I mean, this isn't, no.
That's why you said you weren't.
No, I'm just sick about it. But, do you have a picture of the old elevator?
Not as a Bill Reynolds picture.
You don't have a Bill Reynolds.
I could check. It's not very often I look.
You said you had one, on the Facebook, app, right?
That was, Sioux Prairie, but it's not on there. I'll have to
Okay.
get some pictures of the ferry.
Well, okay, so what if we did a picture of the Sioux Ferry and made up a picture, sold it for $100, and just simply say, we're saving the pool, but we can't.
My thing on it is I would say it has to be a,
Yeah.
how did I think of that earlier? We don't print off a bunch of them. They're like
Memorabilia, essentially, or kind of.
yeah, but it's, you pay for it first and then we'll print it off. Pay to order, there we go. So that we don't print off 100 of them and we sell 2 of them.
Yeah.
Well, if you were gonna do something like that, it'd be a little bit cooler if you could get a picture of the pool when it was built.
The pool.
Mm-hmm.
The original one?
When they originally built this. Well,
I got,
not the original one, because this is the second one.
yeah,
Do you have any pictures?
I can check.
Okay. Because that would work.
Yeah, that would probably be better than
Mhm.
picture of
That would
an
make it look
elevator.
tight a little.
And I'm not talking about a picture this size. I'm talking about a picture,
5x7, 8x10.
yeah, something around there.
I
Yep,
don't think
not
people are-
even
I
an
don't think
8 by
people are gonna
10.
pay $100 for that size picture.
Okay, then how big do you think it has to be?
I would make one, maybe make one like you have, be able to hang on your wall or
That's
something.
what I would,
Okay,
Similar to that
I don't know
size,
what
whatever,
size
yeah.
that is, but
I don't either, but, yeah. Oh, do you know how sad I was when I opened this
Get
up?
a drone, take a picture, and you can have it tilted over
Oh,
this
of the
meeting for a
boat?
drawing.
Did he have a lot of
No,
photos?
just-
Did he have a lot of drawings
No.
he made?
Oh, yeah, he was, I have his book, he was a real character. And, he was a pilot during the war.
must be Paul's
Yeah.
relative, they got the same last name.
Oh, yeah. He was called Whiskey Bill. Let's see, Whiskey Paul, yeah, that sounds okay.
There goes the gold on.
Are we moving on from this? Are we done?
I think so.
Okay.
I-
It looked like you were in deep thought, so.
Well, I'm, okay, I really wish we could find something for the elevator, I do.
Take a picture.
Yeah.
It's still over there, they haven't completely cleaned it up.
But that's what else I was thinking, I wonder if we should take some metal, some of the tin.
No,
What are they
there
gonna-
wasn't much metal,
Oh,
it was a wood elevator.
okay.
They rolled it up into a ball.
Yeah,
What are they gonna do with the land afterwards?
the land is owned by,
This railroad.
the railroad, yeah.
Somebody told me that they were gonna put condos up there. And I thought, well, that's good, I wonder how, you get the condo up, I wonder how far you're gonna have to walk from your car to go to bed at night. There's not enough room there. A condo. No.
Okay, moving on. Fall cleanup items. Me and Chris kind of found something out kind of interesting yesterday. Somebody called the city, I can't remember if it was last week, about the women's bathroom down at the Riverside Park not working. And I kind of forgot about it, and I happened to be driving by. I'm like, oh, I'll go look at it. We have the stupid automatic faucets down there.
Mm-hmm.
So the battery pack is gone. So I called Chris, I'm like, hey, did you take that out? He goes, no, I thought you did. So somebody literally stole the battery pack that runs the automatic, and there was water on the floor because whoever took it didn't turn the valve completely off, so that was dripping.
Mm-hmm.
So my thinking is, Chris has already said it's about impossible to keep toilet paper and stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
Now this goes missing. If we're gonna have to, obviously, get another one, well, we have to get two of them now because the one for the boys' bathroom doesn't work. We're gonna do it, and if this happens again, there's just not gonna be bathrooms down there. Park board can't just, oh, well, something went missing, we gotta keep replacing parts because stuff goes missing.
Well, we could.
No, it'll be
What if we put a camera outside?
What's that gonna do?
Yeah. Because I'll tell you what else is going on down there, they're moving the tables
Yeah,
around, they're climbing up on the gazebo, they're climbing up on top of the bathrooms. That's move tables every day.
Put a camera down there, what's it gonna hurt? That's vandalism, right?
We could
Yeah.
we could put it in that big tree that's right bathrooms there, we could put it up
But
high
we gotta
enough.
somehow put it so that doesn't get found.
Well, we'd have to put it up in the tree.
I've had my stuff
And
snagged.
have a shot coming down on it.
I mean, it's gonna have to be a trail cam of some sort.
So if that's the case, just take
There's a
the
new one there, advertising.
motion sensor things out and just have it be like a regular faucet?
My problem with that is, people go in there and turn the water on and leave it on. Because that's kind of why they're at the pool, so that,
They have those spring loader ones where you have to hold it manually with one hand or like push it down. Yeah, and it automatically shuts off and it's not battery.
Oh, I don't put it past them to figure out a way to leave that on.
but I mean, yeah, we could come up with something,
I mean,
is there,
you gonna go down there and climb up on the roof of the bathroom? They're up there taking selfies and goddamn TikToks and all that other crap right now. That's what's going on. I can't catch them. I drove down there at 10 o'clock there and I was hoping to catch somebody up there.
So you just need like a motion sensor thing that when somebody climbs up there, like a police siren thing starts going.
But yeah, I mean, it might be something that we have to, and that's another thing, within the next couple days, we're probably gonna winterize it anyway, just because.
Well, then one of these times you'll have a stupid kid fall off of there and then decide to sue the park board because they're.
That's what it's gonna be. Yeah, but then we come back to the dilemma. Whose bathroom is it? Is it the park board's bathroom? or is it-
No,
It is the
no,
part- no, it
that
is.
dilemma is over. If that dilemma
Is it
gets
ours?
brought up again,
It's ours,
I will be fit to be tied,
yeah,
because
it's
I'm
ours.
sick of hearing about
I'm good-
who's
I'm good with that,
ours.
because
On
we
our
take care of
property,
it.
it's our bathroom. We insure it, it's ours.
So like Dan and I have decided that next week we're just gonna winterize it and be done with it. There's no water there anyway, because you can't wash your hands.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna winterize them, be done with it for the year, and order the parts and open them back up next year.
You know, it's really too bad, because I'm gonna tell you something, there's a lot of people that do walking that bank on that bathroom to go to the bathroom.
I know they do.
Yeah, but, you know what, and they know that we turn them off and they're not there in the winter, but
When you say the toilet paper and stuff goes in, are those things locked? Are those the lockable ones? No? Should maybe get some of that.
So the other option, I guess, would be if you don't even have like the sinks, but just have like a sanitizer thing that they can use and.
I thought about that too, but I'm like, oh, they'll probably steal the hand sanitizer.
If you have
Oh,
a
yeah.
lock thing.
Well, yeah. That is almost what I thought too, when I seen that missing, I'm like, we'll just put hand sanitizer in there and,
Well, yeah.
it's no different than going and using a porta potty then.
I
They have the hand-
think we need a camera, because we could go after whoever was there.
Usually LA, I was kind of weather dependent, but, when do we start winterizing everything?
Usually,
Until it starts getting cold, I mean.
not till the night, when I talked to Adam about it, he said not usually till like the nighttime temperatures are constantly.
I think last year, I'd have to ask Adam if you remember, but I think it was first week of November before we did last year.
But now that we have an issue with the sink anyway, it's like,
Yeah, we
why
might as well
not just?
button them up and be done with it.
Do them doors lock on there?
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
So it'll be something like at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the evening, just go lock the doors.
Yeah, but then,
Like Judy says, though, we got people that walk, there's still people who walk it, I mean,
Yeah, it's
I was down there the other
true.
night, and somebody was walking, had their light on, they were going, so.
Because we're gonna hear about this now, locking up the bathrooms.
Yeah, I know,
We
but,
always do.
they were vandalized, you know, there isn't anything more we can do. You don't get them fixed for the winter.
we'll eventually fill the pool back up to the level that it needs to be at,
It's already almost there.
just from rain and stuff, or what?
I've been filling it.
Oh, you have? Oh, okay. It's the right valve, so we don't have to re-mineralize the pool,
Just
right?
one valve, yeah.
Um,
Since we're talking about the pool, I don't know who went in and shut all the power off to the whole damn building,
again?
but, I went there the other day to turn the water on. There was this much water above the pit in the bottom.
It didn't get to the motor, did it?
No, I had to go get
Who the
my
hell
boots
went in
on.
there? Because I was there the day that,
I went in, I had to go get my boots to get down there, so I turned just that switch back on. So
I don't know who would've,
so we don't have water in the pit like we did last year. So there must be water coming from somewhere, like we talked, this spring.
yeah, I think it's just groundwater, but.
But that pump wouldn't have been on, we'd have been full of water again. This early, it would have been ugly.
Cause I was there the day Associated was here winterizing everything, and I told them, only shut off the power to like the pumps. I said, because there's a few things that our cameras are tied into that.
The office lights were off, there was no power in that pump room at all. I turned the light on, we turned the lights on, there was no power to go to the breaker box and kick it back on. So, but all that's on now, so,
I could go back. When was that?
what,
When was the last time you were, when that happened?
2 days ago.
2 days ago? I'll go back on the
I
camera
went in
tonight
there 2 days ago,
see if I can see anybody.
Has there been any progress on like I know you were gonna get a bid on redoing some of the electrical stuff.
Yeah, we did that.
You got the bid on everything on that? Weren't you gonna to redo the breaker box and all that stuff?
I don't think it needed it.
That Weber's was gonna look
I'd have
at
to ask Web, because Weber's did go over there and like relabel stuff
Okay.
and make sure circuits and stuff were good.
How about the additional camera?
That I have to call WRT on. And actually better cameras, because the cameras that are there, they're not that great. I mean, they're good to just look it up, make sure there's,
Yeah.
You know, we don't turn off
no.
WRT anymore, but that's okay,
For
because
most of
did
the
we
winter
get a
last
check
year,
from WRT?
The power from the cameras were off,
Like
because
about
when
$500
Associated was there, they shut
I don't remember.
a bunch of the
Yeah,
switches off.
yeah. But it almost pays you to keep it.
How about the door? Did the door get,
The door's broke.
wasn't somebody gonna get that replaced or something?
Well, we looked at prices,
Oh,
but I'm gonna see if there's a way I can fix it. Just 'cause I don't really need that fancy of a door for it.
No.
And it was, what was that quote from, yeah, I have it here somewhere.
Wagon was $919 plus
Yeah.
tax. And I was at Menards, they were $200 for a straight steel door.
I know you did some tree cleaning, right?
Started. And my trailer, I was gonna do it today, but I lost my trailer, so.
Yeah, that should be back.
Started cleaning up the big park, Riverside, cut that one down over on the utility pole I talked to you about.
Yeah.
That's down.
Yep.
Cleaned up the 2 signs, the slide area, and right there on that little stretch of road there, trimmed those trees back. So, and, yeah. So we started the tree cleaning process, so.
Mowing should be done.
Oh, they just fertilized again.
No, we're not getting much sun now.
Yeah, but we're getting moisture.
Mhm.
That's all that fertilizer
And
needs.
fertilizers drives you crazy.
Not mowing a lot, but there's still, it's gonna need mowing again.
Cause when do you normally take in the equipment? Spring?
Spring goes in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. It's winding down.
And we have just the one mower working, or both of them working?
Both work.
Okay, cause I thought there was something wrong with the one.
That's all fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just in there.
Bill, you know from the spraying company, is probably sending these people out, and if the new park hasn't been touched, we should probably, you know, I think we should ask that somebody go with them the day they come.
What are you talking about? Oh, ISI?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we will. Chris will walk around with them all, if I'm available,
And I will too,
so, yeah, we won't.
because today, he was, I caught him at the old house, you know, the schoolhouse, and I said to him, you know, this just isn't working. We have a person that comes here every day and works this property over because it's such a mess. And he said, I'm here today and it's been wet, but it'll be good today.
Oh, for the spraying at the schoolhouse,
But, I mean, bring it up or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Chris will be done next July. He's moving. So we need to slowly start looking for someone that wants to take over.
Full time.
Yep.
Well, Chris, you know what, good for you, but dang.
Well, I'll tell you what I told my employers, other employers, that it's still early, you need to know these things. Things could change, but you still need to be prepared.
Okay.
Because there's things that I know that Dana doesn't all the way know yet. I mean, he's the only one that knows most of what I know. He's got his own stuff. Somebody needs to be with me, so I can teach them what I know, things that need to be done.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the Dana knows how to shut down the bathrooms at the park. The new person ain't gonna, Dana's not gonna be available all the time.
No,
Schedule conflicts, I mean.
and it shouldn't be Dana, it
No.
should be,
No, it should be somebody else. I mean, you guys are the board, and that's why you hire a guy, but they need to know the things, you know.
Dana does more than his share.
So, I mean, I threw it out there, cause I always wanted you guys to have a heads up. I mean, you guys start looking for somebody. Things could change. If things change, I'll let you know.
But as far as full-time, it's not really full-time,
It's not a full-time job.
it's not true full-time, I mean, you wouldn't.
Yeah, it's not true full-time, but full-time for us.
Yeah, and see, you know, when we go back to the walking trail, which was my baby for a couple of years, and I loved it. You know, when certain individuals were on the board, you know, and they said, yeah, take the trail, you know, and now I watch the trail, and I'm just like, oh, that would be beautiful if I was doing it again. So then, that's when it was really a full-time 40-hour-week job. But we don't have that anymore. We have the parks, we have weed whacking, which I hate, and that's why I spray everything. But somebody, you can't be a kid anymore.
No,
It's gotta be a middle-aged, I mean, somebody who really wants to do it and somebody who really cares.
Okay, you need a second job.
No, I'm good.
When you have time, could you see how many hours you generally, Chris works generally a year and kind of go that direction, kind of see what we're kind of sitting at? Just when we start getting things together for the,
So we know.
yeah.
Well, he's right there, ask him roughly what it is.
How much do you work?
Roughly in a pay period.
58 hours?
15 hours?
58
Oh,
hours.
58
That's
hours.
every 2 weeks. So,
Yeah, I was gonna ballpark 60 hours every 2 weeks.
And what about, is the same thing for winter time too as well, or is it a rich dad, you don't do anything much in the winter
I
time?
don't care.
I'm driving right now.
Oh, you,
Okay.
Yeah, usually from,
Oh, yeah, well,
from like
we pushed,
November on.
it was, last year was late, it was,
Just
it
depends on the
was
weather.
December before, you know, we got the snow enough where I didn't do anything.
No.
Cause like, say,
And then, back in March, to get equipment headed out and started mowing early this year.
okay. Cause
It
same thing
just
for.
all depends on the weather,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I mean, I can trim trees till the day, until the cows come home. There's just a lot to do. That whole hidden park, I do the front side and I do the inside, the whole thing. I'll go with my little tree thing and whack it all, so it's, you know. And then there's the park, I mean, I could be in the park for a week, trimming trees. As long as it don't snow, I can still work. There's stuff to do. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be in the park a week at least. You know, and get days where can't do nothing. Those are coming.
When are they hanging lights? This coming
On the
Sunday?
weekend,
yeah, I was just gonna ask, is them going hanging lights gonna
you know.
interfere with the trimming there
No.
with the branches?
No, 'cause I got a 20-foot thing I can get hired and they can do. It was fun. Some of them still do work, but, I mean, when you gotta leave them solar panels down, I mean, you know, we got kids doing what they're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I was down that park tonight at 10 o'clock, and there's a lot of lights that don't work.
Yeah, they don't. That is not what you call
That's what they're gonna work on,
a, okay.
because they didn't do
I
it
think
last.
they're gonna hang some more in that, but I went through there Friday night and you could just see those solar things just swinging in the wind, and I'm like, they'll break off in no time.
Yeah.
And the hard thing is I mean, they've gotta put them too where, I don't have to get off my lawnmower and move them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they can't be there. In fact, those stakes that are going in that are on Mark's property, they should be taken
Black
out.
lights and then like the walkway lights,
Mm-hmm.
with the, you know, they had them started.
They had some that were in the tree, whatever it was, that had the cable or they were
Yep.
ripped off and you could.
Yep.
Do you have any Roundup left?
Yep.
I suppose it's not gonna do anything now, 'cause
What,
Yeah,
for
well-
what?
well, I was just looking to see if the cameras were working over at the pool and all that stuff, like on the inside of the pool.
Mm-hmm.
So if he was doing his job, they'd be dead. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If he was spraying like he was supposed to, we'd never have that problem.
I guess, yeah, like,
And like I said, and then again, it's been a minute since I've seen a flag over there too.
I guess I didn't realize that they put a stake out every time.
Well, I know there's a problem with whoever is doing your spraying that has to have some schooling, isn't there?
You have to have a license.
Yeah, you have to be licensed to do that.
Not to carry, they'll have to do like Roundup from like Menards and stuff like that, but like,
For ISI, they gotta be licensed.
yeah, they have to, cause they're,
Licensed and bonded.
cause they're carrying chemicals all the time. That's why it wasn't gonna work out so well with the guy from the golf course. It's kind of a liability thing that,
Okay.
that's why we had to go back and accept the contract from ISI, or basically just said do the same as last year,
Mm-hmm.
because it wasn't gonna work for him, or wasn't gonna work out for the guy from the golf course to do our stuff.
And if you guys recall, we switched from OSI to ISI, and ISI did great the first year. Now I think they're doing what OSI was doing, I think they're diluting out too much, and we're not getting the coverage like we should. But, I mean, cause when you bid it in the spring, you don't know what or if you bid it in the fall, you don't know what the spring prices are gonna be, I don't know how they can even bid it now. Tell you what it's gonna be for the spring.
Yeah, and I don't know when they
They
start
can't.
their.
Well, OSI used to send like contracts ahead of time that if you signed up for them immediately, you got a discounted
Or
rate.
you got those ones in the fall.
Yeah.
There was that, last year we used OSI, they sent it out, it was like $8,500 for the summer, and that was 5 times
Yeah.
through the summer.
Yeah. But that's, that means, in my opinion, that's what you should be getting from ISI.
Yeah.
You should be getting something saying, you know, this is what we're doing to cover this
I'll
specific
try to call
spot.
Nate this week yet, I'll get his number from Kelly.
And then you decide if you are going with their prices or not.
Yeah.
So I don't know that, I think that when you first looked at switching over to them, we got something like that as a comparative thing for OSI to ISI. But last year, I don't think you got any, I don't remember seeing anything like that.
But I mean, where do we turn them, if we're, if we decide ISI ain't doing the job for us, they're too much, where do we turn them?
I don't know, that nitro green, but I don't know what,
Yep,
there's not many of them around, I don't think.
no, not anymore.
Guess we'll cross that when it comes. Anybody else have anything for fall cleanup stuff? Oh, what did you text me about? Oh, the baseball.
Oh, yeah,
Down,
you got the page down?
down.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be heading back over there, I'll be trying to go back every other day.
I rolled up the tarp, or I rolled up the grass,
Okay.
got that heavy piece on there, and that was wet, so I flipped that over.
Okay.
And with the wind it had, let it sit there, and tomorrow I'll go back and put it back in, roll it back in, and then roll it into the black tarp.
I'll be,
I'm going to take them soccer nets, and I'm gonna stack them in between the trees,
okay. What,
and put them on that old,
yeah, I'm going to do that, before you do that, I'm gonna buy some tarps and all that kind of stuff, so we can, 'cause those weeds grow through it, and by the time we.
but if I move it over in the trees, where the two black ones are now, where the trees are on the backside there,
Yeah.
if I stack them in between where that big opening is, that's where you stack them, that's the old garden bed, so that's why the weeds grow there.
That's crazy.
They're horrible. So if we put them over on the grass,
Okay,
that's grass over there.
perfect, yeah.
So I'll move them over onto the grass and keep them off that.
Well, I'll move them over, I don't need to touch it.
No, it's,
Did you take the softball, or the cage down today? No. Like, I was just by there, that was yesterday when I left to look at that bathroom.
Is there any future thought on doing the community garden again?
Yeah, it's gonna be up there.
Right, but that was, been like that for like 3 years.
It's
slow motion.
Yeah,
it's like everything right here, slow motion.
How about those beds at the
I moved
Legion?
them, I moved
You got
them.
those up
moved
there?
them, yep. Yeah, we'll get those put out next year. Try to
You
figure
know
out
what,
something
I'm
that-
still waiting for a sign, and I did, for the sign from, the place where we got the grant, they were making us a sign for the yard, and they said that from the very beginning. And so I contacted them once and said, twice, where is the sign? And they said,
The grant
it
for the
hasn't been
playground?
produced, yeah,
Oh.
for the park up on
Yeah.
the,
Okay.
on the other side, yep. And they said, it's being made. And then I got a letter from them one time about you know, sign this paper because you have your sign coming. And I called them and they didn't know what I was talking about.
Did we ever get that money from Twice Blessed, or how does that work? When do we get the money for that?
We should hear about it in December.
Okay.
We got it.
Yeah, I know.
But we
I'm just
haven't
wondering
got
when we
the
get
money.
Because then
Yeah.
we can buy that chair before, we should probably try to buy that before the end of the year so that prices don't go up again.
Back to these parks, you know, we don't,
It's December that we hear,
Okay.
that we get our dough.
back to these parks, you know, we got all that park work to do, you know, all that tree, all that mulch and stuff we gotta do in all these parks, you know, we talked about. That border's got it, you know, all that bordering.
But you've got a big load.
No, I don't. I used it all.
You did, huh?
Right over here in the pool park.
Well, we know to order it from
I'm
the,
just saying, we talked about, you know, buying them border, you know, that one, like up the Hidden Park, you know, 'cause that Hidden Park, that hardly has any mulch in the bottom of that. And we talked about opening that up and putting swings, getting the swing set into it all, getting it all incorporated and doing all that stuff, and that all falls on you guys, I can, you know.
but
we talked about-
remember, Chris, what a deal we got on mulch by buying that truckload?
Oh, yeah, that's the only way to buy it. What was it, $3,500 for that semi-load?
Mm-hmm.
And I know I looked into the border and stuff, had the border, you know, we buy a pallet of that black border, you know, we got a deal on that, that was last year.
What, if some parks need new border around something, or what?
Well, the one up at Hidden Park, we'd have to go right up to show you what we talked about doing. I mean, these are things that you guys, I mean, only certain ones of us have ever talked about, but we all can't get together on a time, I mean.
Didn't know nothing about it?
Yeah, well, you're new to the board, so I mean, there's things that was before that.
Well, there was quite a bit that needed to be done down at the Riverside Park too, wasn't there?
Yeah, that whole playground area is right, that one wall, right, I mean.
But it's sloughing, and I don't think we do anything until it's fortified or, you know, made safe. It is,
Well,
it's,
that's what we're talking about, is getting the wall fixed because it's leaning or kind of falling out.
That swing set down there doesn't have a border around it, and it's supposed to have a border around it too, and mulch in that too.
Yeah.
And that's what the state guy told us when he came and
Yeah, he did.
you and I went,
yeah.
we went with him.
There's lots of work to be done in the parks, but we were kind of held to that park because they said it's unsafe, you know, it's not,
I know what you meant.
the word isn't sturdy, the word, I can't think of the word, that,
Unstable.
yeah, it's unstable.
I mean, what you meant, we should have fixed it, I mean, we should have been working on that, but everybody got so hell-bent on this pool project, and the park's kind of sad.
Yeah.
And now the pool's sitting, because we didn't do nothing all summer with the pool. Fundraising things, I just got those at the store.
It's because the grant that we were gonna apply for didn't go through till, that's not till April.
Well, I understand that, but we talked about all this fundraising stuff, we've been talking about since April, we're gonna do all this fundraising, we didn't do nothing. I mean, they did that stuff in the parking lot, made more money in one day than we've done all.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you have money,
Yep.
why don't you come get that so we can get it out of there and get it to Paul?
Yep, sitting in the safe. I take it out every day and put it in the box.
As far as that grant thing goes, there's gonna have to be, somebody's gonna have to start working on something for that.
Yep.
Or that's gonna come up on you really quick.
Not that one, I'm gonna find someone. That one we need to nail massively.
Oh, I think I know somebody.
Who?
Her first name is Tana, and she's from here, but has lived away, and I believe she is a grant writer.
Call her up. I don't even care if it costs a few $1,000s to have someone write it. A few $1,000s to get $500,000 is,
It's perfect, yeah.
yeah,
You know,
there's a lot of logistics to
what
it.
it would know. Who is it?
Waiter?
Huh?
Hannah Steiberg, waiter?
Yes, yeah. And she's am I right?
I don't know what she does. She lives by the Luke, or her, she had a house by Luke Church, I don't know if she still lives there.
No, she doesn't live there, no.
Okay, fundraising lunch.
Yeah.
What did you, I know you gave me this thing, but I don't really know what we talked about.
That if
What is this for again? What else is going on?
the Small Business Saturday vendor show.
Yeah, there we go.
So I thought, you know, you could do a serve lunch, do a fundraiser, and it may be like soup and sandwich, and maybe having, if there's the lifeguards are around, that they could be down there serving the food, you know, just to give them that, you know, that, for the people coming for the fundraiser know what it's going for. You know, the pool renovations
And that's gonna be during what?
the vendor show.
Vendor show.
From 10 to 3.
Okay?
I know we brought it up last month and you guys said, yeah, and I do have flyers.
Yep.
What could we make for it?
It's gonna be Christmas time, isn't it? November 30th. Oh, right after Thanksgiving.
The one year, I think when you did for the Lutheran Church or something, I think, it was like egg salad and a soup. Or you could do ham sandwiches or,
Yeah, I think it should be ham sandwiches. And to be very honest with you, egg salad, they're a big seller. They sell a lot.
Why?
just instead of doing like a free will.
Why don't we do like pulled pork and some ribs or something that's more interesting?
Yeah,
Well, you can
that's
get the
true.
cookout.
That's a good idea. You're right. And we could have takeout.
Yeah?
You mean to go,
Yeah, to go.
where you gonna get the cooked out?
You wanna keep your costs low since it's you guys
Mhm.
trying to
Yeah,
raise
'cause
money.
Pork is not cheap,
Hopefully.
I know the guy,
But I know the butcher that gets it for us pretty cheap.
not cheap.
I'm gonna talk to a guy in Underwood, see if he can hook me up with his ex-in-law.
Who has a pig on, that's alive right now.
No, they're frozen. Tell him, I'll call another guy.
Who are you gonna get the smoke on, if you wanna be pulled pork?
I'll call a buddy of mine, he's got a big trailer, hopefully I can get his trailer. He's got a big cooker trailer.
Who you
If
gonna,
not, I'll smoke him on my own smoker at home.
who you gonna buy the work, what's wrong?
I don't know. Depends on who's the cheapest.
Crosby's will always be cheaper.
We just said it was expensive though.
You never know, guy.
Perfect.
$1.29 right now.
You know, yeah, pork butt and ribs are such a big, come on, people come for that. You know, they'll come for egg salad too, but,
Okay, so let's make a decision right now. Pork butts are cheap, store baby backs right now.
should we do it?
How much-
Soup and sandwiches.
How many
You
people,
surprise them.
how many people roughly usually come to that?
A vendor show?
Yes.
Oh, pile,
I've never been there, so I don't know.
you should try one, pretty good.
Yeah, if you find out like a fundraiser thing like that, Judy could talk, you could talk with Melissa and if they would estimate on what they served last year. I'm thinking it must have been like, I think 150 that
Yeah.
came through.
Yeah, but if you advertise pork butt and ribs, you could get a lot of people coming in for
Is
the
it just-
takeout.
Do you set a price or is it free will offering?
Fundraiser lunch.
I think, you know what, I will tell you that the Lions Club never does anything but free will. And that's okay, except I'm going to tell you, people don't give you as much free will as they used to. Because food is so expensive, you know, the little old lady that's walking through the ceramics is gonna come over and get a big sandwich and give you $5.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then you'll
Because-
have somebody else that'll come through and give you $25 and you make up the difference.
But there aren't enough $25.
That's just the bad part, is $25 cover, you know, like but to be realistic, $25 doesn't even cover a family of four, right? You know what I mean? But, I mean, that's,
Donation, $5.
as you're free willing, that's kinda, you know, yourself, you feel like that's a fair price, right?
Yeah.
It's tough. I mean.
Maybe you guys can convince somebody to do, caramel rolls again.
Oh, yeah.
I got a neighbor that makes pretty good caramel rolls.
Caramel rolls.
I'll do caramel rolls for this, absolutely, I will.
So we're looking at eight.
Add it on.
So we have,
And what day is, did we get it, November 30th? Yeah, I will do caramel rolls.
So you're gonna do pulled pork and ribs then,
And caramel rolls.
and caramel rolls?
Mhm.
I'll sell you the stuff in my car.
Okay,
The ribs and the baby, and the pork breast, I'll sell you in my car.
okay,
$129 on the baby, on the bugs,
okay.
$219 on the baby bugs.
Shall we pay for them now?
No, because you need to decide how much you're going to buy.
I don't know, you say how much.
It's all frozen right now, so.
Well, you should probably get the information from the person for last year that can give you what the traffic was.
That's,
and you'll have a better
I
idea
can
of-
get,
So, yeah, it all depends how many people you think are gonna be there. Is it gonna be 100 people there? Is it gonna be 200? Is it gonna be
Yeah.
500? That goes?
If you have 150 people, what do you put on a plate for ribs? How many ribs do you put on a plate? Roughly, what'd you put? 3, 4? Not racks, I'm saying
Are we
Right.
talking free will offering, or are we talking paying for it?
free will offering.
I wouldn't give them too many.
3 ribs,
Yeah, tops.
and then a
Or-
pulled pork sandwich?
Or you make it, maybe you do
free will offering for this one, the city will hear these are suggested for donation for the ribs. So somebody might throw in a couple bucks, I wanna throw in this one.
I think maybe the caramel roll should be a separate thing though.
Yeah.
but they could start out in the morning. They could be there at 10 when they open up and be done.
I think them ribs, you'd be better off just sell them by the rack, wouldn't you? $15 a rack? You know what I mean? 'Cause
I was thinking, you can eat for $10.
All you can eat for $10?
ribs, just the ribs,
Oh,
I think that's a little too cheap.
you're getting it pretty cheap too, though.
Yeah, but you know what happens is all you can eat for $10 now. Somebody goes up and gets a plate for $10, comes back, his wife steals off that one, he goes back up and gets a little bit more, his next, you know what I
That's a
mean?
good point, I'm just throwing it
I
out.
get you.
Yeah, when I sell racks at the store, they're $10 for half rack. That's
So-
6 ribs.
$219, is that a pound for baby rack?
Yep.
What's a rack roughly?
Be about $20.
No. I think they're like $8 or $9 right now at $2.99.
Is that out there?
Yeah, they're on sale right now.
No, I'm saying pound wise, what's a rack roughly?
2.5, 3, 4 pounds. But I normally sell half rack, 6 ribs I split them 6 ribs for $10 at the store when I run. When I put them in the hot cake.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any problem selling them at $10 for half rack.
Yeah.
Full racks are 15.
I gotta tell you, if we advertise this, honestly, people are gonna come just to eat. People that'll never go to the show will
So,
come to eat.
you're gonna find out if you can get a trailer to cook them?
Yeah, I'm waiting on this response right now.
Are you gonna be able to cook them?
I should be off that weekend.
And one of them, they have like.
No basketball?
For
No.
people
You
show
smoke
up
that?
with their own
No
containers.
basketball for the tall one?
Not in November,
Okay.
I don't think. They don't start basketball yet, do they?
Well, I
Not
know
till
it's
December.
a traveling thing or
No, it's not. No, if it did anything, it'd be for the little kids if I got something going, yeah. They don't start basketball till the 13th,
of,
December.
Well, then that works out good.
Mhm.
That means 'cause that's kind of been not a lot going on, too. I say we do it, I say we advertise it, and, you know, you wanna say a free will offering, so
No, what?
so that somebody will put a
Cleaned up
bunch
and
in.
he's trying to sell it, so the guy's pretty serious.
Out there and all. So now we gotta figure out how to cook it.
I for,
Well, I can get 6 on mine at a time,
what was it,
so we gotta find out is how many
I'm thinking.
there's gonna be, you know, like, what do you wanna plan for?
Mm-hmm.
I know they went through 4
I think-
or crock pots of soup, you gonna see Melissa tomorrow, or you not at the school for a while?
I'm not there tomorrow, I'm there Friday, but I call Melissa all the time.
Okay.
In fact, she said, somebody
Anybody
said,
know, the owners of the cabin? Michelle and,
They got a smoker yet?
you had that big fucking trailer sitting in the back, the door was open, I drove by and looked at it today.
Oh,
I
really?
wanted to see if there's someone to sell that. Not, my own personal.
I was watching that,
one to let us use it.
I was watching that famous Dave's auction, and then their big smoker in the back, nobody had even bid on it, then the next day I went in there, it was up to like $3,200 already, I was like, shucks.
If I had mine at the store, if I had one at the store, I'd do it at the store, but.
Yeah, we can get them done, like I said, I can get at least 6 on mine, and I think I can get another one. There's other smokers around.
well, I think if we advertised it, put
Don't
up
you
some
got one?
posters and said,
We get on yours.
I might be able to bring my dad's big one down too.
the other thing is the Saturday after Thanksgiving, people are gonna want real food instead of turkey. You know, that's just happened.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, you're gonna find out how many roughly were here last year?
Yeah.
Okay,
You know what, let me call right now.
What is the date on that?
I've only got 2 more.
November
Is
30th.
it a Sunday?
Yep.
November 29th.
Yeah, you have November 30th on here. That's kinda why I was confused the other day when I looked at this. I'm like,
It's supposed to be.
Got it.
Oh, God, I'm
Finally.
over. Yeah, it's the 29th,
Saturday, November 29th.
yeah.
Oh, Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, November, it's just this date.
Oh, okay.
It's still Saturday, but the date was wrong.
That's what I get for using Chat GPT.
Because you have to basically, how would you do that? We'd have to have it, time it out to have it ready for 11 a.m.
Is that when you normally do that? Is that the weekend you normally do it?
Yeah, it's always for Small Business Saturday, the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
And that brings people
Well, it's-
around.
With kids being out of school and everything else,
And
I
also
think
the
we
Washburn
just
Buffalo promo.
Started on Friday. Takes about 13 hours to get one done, and get them done anyway, so.
Ribs don't take that long.
Yeah,
No.
this doesn't have to be competition
No.
stuff.
No, but you don't want
Overdone, yes.
it understand all it. It's 13 hours to get a good one.
For a pork butt?
Mhm.
Oh,
Put the
yeah,
tires
that,
back
I'm
into
talking,
the wrong gate.
trying to figure out how to get all the ribs done.
Yeah.
I have to make it
You
right.
might just have to smoke them the day before, Friday, and,
Yep,
you know,
Warm them back up or something?
warm them, put them in a roaster and warm them back up. Put a little more seasoning on it, mix it up, warm it back up, or put a little odd juice in there, it's good to go. Nothing wrong with it.
oh, you know what, she's in class tonight,
Yeah, church
it's
night.
church night, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna check on that portfolio stuff, we'll probably just wait till
Yeah,
next
you gotta-
month
yeah,
when
you gotta-
Alex is here, and so we can just all talk together on that. Table it.
You know, we have some really nice banners, too. We have park board banners and we have, revival banners
Where's the park board banners?
at my house.
Oh, yeah, you had those made for what was that, Taste of Washburn?
I think so, yeah.
The pool ones are at the pool.
Okay.
I don't know if both of them are hung up, but I should probably get them out, get at least one of them out before it snows.
Yeah, I'll store them. I have them in the
I gotta go
closet.
get the shirts are still in there too. So we could take those out to sell those at this too.
Yeah.
What?
Just wondering, like,
Are you gonna be
how
able
much
to
of
do
this
the,
cooking and fundraising stuff that you guys are really interested in doing and stuff like this, to
That was in the office.
do more of this, like, how you'd be interested in that, 'cause you want $6,500 for that trailer.
Oh, you're saying like buy it? And then we could rent it out.
Mm-hmm.
That is a thought.
And if you wanna have a fundraiser, you got a trailer all the time, just sitting there, you could do whatever with it, you could sit there at the street dance or what, you know?
Well, that will be a thing next September. Tyler's street dance that he does, that the River Riders put on, there's gonna be a smoke fest during that. There won't be any food trailers. Me and Tyler and Josh Ketz are kinda trying to get where it's just kind of a free will offering, and then you can vote on it. It's not gonna be like, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this. You smoke whatever you want and eat. So,
I've been wanting to do that too, with a competition of that going, just set it up someplace
Send me-
and everybody come
do
in.
you have any
and do
pictures of
something.
it?
Not right now, hang on.
Is it on Facebook or anything?
No,
Okay, well,
it might be, maybe, let me see.
let's, make a motion to adjourn, anyone?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.